Welcome to today's project. Today we're gonna get a little crafty. My husband Josh and I go to football games because he's a football fan. And they're actually learning a lot about football, but he is a Vikings fan. And there's a bit of a complicated relationship there with Vikings and their fans, but he's a Vikings fan, and so when we go to a football game, it's usually a Vikings game, and I am always envious of the people that come to the games and they have those hats with the Vikings horns on them, like a Vikings helmet. I want a Vikings helmet. If I can go to in costume to a game, why wouldn't I want to go in costume to a game? So I actually have this hat here. It's been so kindly given to me by my friend Barbara. She actually got it in Iceland on a European trip she went on, and she doesn't wear it right now, and so she said that I could turn it into a Vikings helmet hat. It kind of has that bit of helmet-y shape almost. It's very Nordic. Obviously she got it in Iceland, so I think it will be a good fit to just add some horns on here. I do want the horns to be not permanent in case, you know, I end up not wanting or needing this in the future. I can give it back to Barbara in its original condition. So my plan right now is to cut out felt pieces and sew them together to make horns on either side. Fill the horns with stuffing and then baste them on to the hat. The hat's already knit, so I think that should be pretty easy. So that if you want to take this off, all you have to do is kind of cut that basting stitch. And then to make it look a bit more cohesive with the hat and everything, I'm planning to needle felt on top of the felt fabric horns, if that makes sense. So that's my plan for this project, and you know, let's see if that thought process really pans out here. So I'm taking this pattern that I have here from a foam Vikings helmet pattern that I actually bought from a creator named Lost Wax on YouTube. I'll link his account below. I actually have his ultimate bundle, and he has a ton of really cool patterns. But I'm just tracing these out in felt, and then I'm going to cut them out here and see what they look like size-wise with the hat. To my couch here, I'm taking those felt cutouts and hand stitching them around the perimeter, leaving the bottoms open, and then we're going to flip them inside out and stuff them with some pillow stuffing and see what they look like. Once we have those filled, I've just gone ahead and sewed them right onto the hat in a place that I think looks good. Once we have both of them on, we can move on to felting. I've just decided to take some brown wool here in my felting needle and felt a stripe of brown at the base of the horns to start with. And this felting was actually much easier than I expected it to be. It really clung on to the felt fabric that was there perfectly. And then I'm going in and covering the top of the horn with kind of a beige wool and just making sure that it's all beige on the top with that brown stripe on the bottom. Once that is all complete and I like the way that it's looking, I'm going to take some purple and yellow wool and we're going to add some stripes. First a yellow stripe and then a bit smaller of a purple stripe on top of the yellow. I actually decided to mix two purples together because the one purple I started with was too light, I felt, and the second purple I had was too vibrant. So by layering a little layer of the vibrant on top of the light, I think I got the color that I was looking for. here is the final look. I'm really quite pleased with how it came out. I'm not quite sure if maybe they're a bit too wide, like I don't know if they should be up more, but I think for now it's giving what I want it to give. So I'm excited for next chance that I'll have to be able to wear this. The football season's ended now, so not this season, but maybe next season. We'll see what happens. But I don't think I could have asked for it to turn out much better than it is. It's what I was envisioning when I started out, so I'm happy with that. And I'll get a little closer so you can see. Yeah, so that's it for this week's project. I hope that it was a little bit entertaining, and I'll just see you when I see you.